Saturday, January 10th, and the time has finally come. It's Super Wildcard Weekend in the NFL, and we get two amazing games to kick it off. And in this video, you are going to be getting the 4 best player props for those games. On top of that, we cooked up a beautiful 2-man anytime touchdown lay that we're going to be going over. And we're not done there because we have the Sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? The unders, the overs, all of that in this video. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Before we get rocking and rolling and breaking down all of these free plays we have in store for you for Saturday, there's a little bit of something I need from you that's absolutely free, and it will also potentially put some money in one of your pockets, and that is to smash the like button. 200 likes on this video, and one of you that comments below will get all of the profits from the Sportsbook play of the day if and when that cashes. We just smashed Fridays with Indiana -3.5. We're going to try to do that again for you guys on Saturday. So make sure you're smashing that like button for me. And if you're new here, if you haven't already, you have to subscribe. This is the only channel that you'll need for all your sports betting needs. So make sure you subscribe because I drop these free videos every single day and you won't want to miss a drop. And then on top of that, the single most important thing that you can do for yourself and your sports betting career is to go down below and visit my buddy Stan, because he's got ways you can build your bankroll for absolutely free. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to send you over to my store, the little Stan.store. Get it, my buddy Stan. And he's got ways where you can build your bankroll for free because you can get free money from all of these DFS apps. Sleeper, code FFF, you get a free $20 and a $100 deposit match. Chalkboard, code APE, you get a free $20 and a $100 deposit match. Better, code FFAPE, you get a free $10 and a $200 deposit match. I think you get what I'm saying. You get free money and deposit matches. And on top of all of that, sign up for any of these apps and you get a free 30 days of premium plays. So you get more and more slips every single day sent straight to your phone for absolutely free. If you want into premium and you don't want to pay for it, that's exactly how you do so. And on top of that, those apps are quite literally paying you. It is absolutely crucial. And probably the most important thing that in this whole video is to take advantage of those so you can lock in these plays and really diversify your funds, because not only do you get all of those deposit matches and those free promos like the free $20 and all of that, you will also get free squares, and each app has their own little promos. I know a lot of you guys that use Prizepicks know what Taco Tuesday is, but the other apps have great promos as well with discounted lines and all of that good stuff, because they're all competing with each other. So they really go all out for you guys. So make sure you're diversifying your funds, signing up, getting your free money and your deposit matches as well. And if you want more free plays and cheat sheets that I send out every single day for absolutely free, go to that Golden W. It's my winnable, where I drop all of those bonus plays and cheat sheets every single day to try to help you guys cash more slips. So get on over there. There's also a great Discord as well. It's really everything, all encompassing. Everything that you need is right here. So go down below, visit my buddy Stan, and lock in with us. Now, before we get going over this absolutely bomb play that we hammered on Friday, a 10x play, 10 unit play rather, sent out to the premium gang, we have to say one thing, just in case YouTube sniffs around and gets a little bit mad at us or whatever, because it's happened to me in the past. Everybody that's been here knows I've gotten strikes and I've been banned from the channel for a couple weeks here and there. We used to have a massive following and now it's dwindling, but I would do this video for just one of you as long as I'm helping somebody make a little bit of extra money. But I have to say this, gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. The video does contain affiliate links. I just showed them all to you. I do get a commission when you sign up, so it's a great way to support the channel, and you guys get all those deposit matches and promos as well. So it's really just a win-win for both of us. Now, what did we do in premium? We had just a couple plays today on Friday because I really wanted to focus on college football, and that means less research time available for all the other sports. This was my golden goose play of the day, the hammer play, 10 units. I'm typically on a normal day, I bet $1,000 a play. We have 3 to 5 plays in premium. We typically go 3, 4 for 5, 5 for 5 on those plays. But with college football, I really wanted to just dive in and give you guys the super max hammer plays because you got to pick your spots in sports betting. You don't want to bet every day, max out your bankroll every single day. You got to pick your spots throughout the year. And this weekend is quite literally the best sports betting weekend of the entire calendar year because we get so many games, meaningful games that we can lock in on. And my favorite one on Friday, obviously, was the only game in football, was the Indiana-Oregon game. And we had Indiana minus 1.5 over 33.5 alternate total points. Did I like Indiana minus 3.5? I did. That's why I gave it to you guys for absolutely free. But I wanted something a little bit safer and something that I absolutely loves for my premium members. And this is exactly what they got. A nice minus 123 payout, turning $10,000 into, I believe I'll be getting about $18,000 on this play. I also put in on other apps as well. I had to lock this one on FanDuel. I'm not a huge fan of FanDuel, but the lines were actually better on FanDuel. So I do line hunt for my members as well. And actually, when I load these in to Winnable, it'll actually drop down. As you can see, the red and blue bars there. It'll show you guys where the best lines are as well. So you don't even have to line shop at all. So I locked this in on FanDuel. That's the one I shared to premium, but I did lock them in for more money on the other sports books as well. But FanDuel is where this play had the best line, and I had to put $10,080 because they've limited me to that much. So I can't usually do, like on this play, I did drop over 25 grand, but those other ones are diversified on other ones. And the payouts were a little bit different on those ones because I use BetMGM and like DraftKings because I do live in New York. So those are the apps available to me, and I take advantage of all the apps. I diversify my funds too. So this is what we had in premium that cashed by halftime. And the game's not over yet. There's 3 minutes left, but it's 56-15. Did I think that Indiana was going to absolutely steamroll Oregon in the game getting into the championship? No. I knew they were going to win. That was without a doubt, no question at all in my mind. Indiana was going to win this game. Did I think they were going to cover that minus 3.5? I was definitely loving it. I did kind of get a little nervous when I saw all the money rolling in and the different data points that I used to pick my premium plays were actually swinging towards Oregon. So it did make me a little bit nervous. But we did this, and it was beautifully crafted, cashed by halftime, zero sweat at all in this one. We did pick the winner in the game correctly yesterday. Well, not the winner, actually. We had another beautiful crafted play with Ole Miss plus 10.5 with the over the under rather, that smashed for us. Nice alternate under. So we are 2-0 for these bowl games right now, and we're going to keep going on through that this weekend. I have to be honest with you. This is not the only play I sent out to the premium members. The other one, I think I got a little bit too fancy. And like I said, those data points started screwing with my mind a little bit. This was my 10-unit X play, 10-unit hammer play, rather. I knew this one was golden. I was not worried about this one at all. But I also liked a little bit of something else. Hindsight's 2020. I don't love it as much now. This is the play right here that I put over $20,000 on. The other play I did only drop $3,000 on, just in case. I thought both had the strong possibility of happening. But this other one now, it's almost like that scene in Step Brothers when they're farting and the tuxedos seem a little weird after that. This is the play. I sound like an idiot, but I want to be completely transparent with you guys. Like I said, after all those data points rolled in, I was like, shit, maybe Oregon does have a little bit more of a chance than I was giving them credit for. Maybe they will cover that 3.5 spread. So we sprinkled. We did a little sprinkle on Oregon plus 3.5. Absolute shit show of a play. They didn't do anything at all. Did I think that this game was going to be so lopsided? I did not. I don't think anybody did. So I just wanted to be transparent. We don't win them all, but when we pick our spots, we hammer those spots. And this play right here was my favorite one on the day for a reason. And we cashed the Golden Goose play. And I told my members all of this, and they I'm sure are just fine with if they put, say they're a $10 better and they put 100 on this one and 30 on the other one. I'm sure that they absorbed that $30 loss like it was nothing. So really $10,000 versus $3,000. I'll take that all day long. There was definitely a chance both of them happened. I thought Indiana was going to win by maybe 2 points. I knew the over was golden. I liked the standard over line as well, while everybody else that I saw on the internet was on the under. I loved the over in this game. These guys just know each other well, and I knew the offenses were going to come out swinging. But this is, like I said, the 10-unit hammer play that we absolutely loved on Friday, and we smashed it again. Premium is on absolute fire. And just so you guys know, if you want to take advantage of the weekend pass, you can use different codes that I put out on Winnable for discounts on these bigger plans. But if you just want to dip your toes in this weekend, go grab you all my plays for just $25, and you'll get every single play all weekend long so you can come cash with us in premium. Now, that's enough of that. Let's go over this monster slate. I absolutely love these games on Saturday, and I love these props. So let's break them down. Let's talk about them, and let's go over it. Now, the first matchup I want to target is the Rams versus Carolina. The Rams on the road, 10.5 point favorites in this matchup. Carolina already beat them before in this season, which makes me like them even more in this game. And I think this is a revenge spot for Matthew Stafford and the Rams. I think that they're going to come out absolutely swinging in this matchup. So we're not bumping him down at all. I like him over 263.5. I think he gets close to 300 yards in this matchup. I don't see them letting off the gas at all, no matter how much they pull ahead in this matchup. And Carolina, and in that same token, to be honest with you, they could come out super confident because they did already have that win against the Rams, so they might be able to keep it within that spread. But I love Matthew Stafford, the probably most likely MVP of the regular season, to come out and have an absolutely monster game. They had a lot of funny takeovers in that first matchup, and in that matchup, he still got 243 yards, even in that weird game script where they just couldn't really get it together. The team total there, as you can see, is 60 points, absolutely smashing the over in the game that we're getting on Saturday. And I think Matthew Stafford's going to have an absolute monster game. He's averaging 284.1 in his last 10 games. Arizona didn't do too much, only 259. But I honestly think he's going to have a game kind of around where he did versus Detroit back on the 14th here. This is the most game that I think is going to be the most similar, if you will. Nice 41-34 victory. I think this game's going to go over. I think the Rams are going to put up a ton of points. I don't think their defense is going to be able to hold Carolina too much, and I absolutely love this to be a shootout. So we're taking Matthew Stafford over 263.5 passing yards. And we're not going to take Matthew Stafford over his passing yards without taking the best wide receiver in the NFL over his as well. I think Puka Nacua goes over 100 yards in this game. I love his line at 89.5. Think he's going to absolutely toast the defenders on Carolina. They did hold him under in their last matchup. So again, another great revenge spot for Puka to get his get back. And I love him over 89.5. Couldn't like it anymore, possibly. He hasn't done this in the past 2 games, which makes me like it even more. He's still averaging 109.9 in that 10-game span. Obviously, he had some huge breakout games, 181 against Detroit, 167 against Arizona, 225 against Seattle. Then he didn't get it against Atlanta. He didn't get it in that Arizona rematch. And now he's going up against the Panthers in game 1 of the NFL playoffs. And I don't think they're going to be holding back at all. I think he's going to go over 100 yards. I wouldn't be surprised if he got over 150. Matthew Stafford over 300. If you wanted to get crazy and lock those two in together at that alternate lines, go on ahead. We might as well do the same in a premium or as a free play, a bonus free play that I'll probably drop tomorrow. But I love this 89.5. We're taking that all day long. I think he's going to have a monster game. I really just can't say it enough. I think the Rams are going to come out swinging. So we're taking the correlated pairing there of Matthew Stafford over his yards and Puka Nacua over his. And then we have 2 more that I absolutely love. And we're going to stay right there in that game. And we're going to take Tatorian McMillan over 3.5 receptions. He's averaging 4 on the dot over his last 10 games. He's done this in 6 of his last 10 games. He's slowed down a little bit in his last 5, only hitting at a 40% clip. But he had a big game against Tampa Bay twice, and I think he's going to have to get involved if the Panthers want to stay relevant in this game. I do think that they stay a little bit relevant in this game. The LA Rams defense is 25th in the NFL in receptions allowed. They do struggle in that secondary. As you can see here, he did not hit this line anywhere close to this line in their matchup in November. I think he's going to go well over this line in their matchup in January. I like him for 5 to 6 receptions in this matchup. Think he's going to get it done for us. As you can see here against Arizona, lots of dubs there. Michael Wilson did get 5, and Tatori McMillan is the wide receiver 1 on this team. And then you do see a lot of green X's, Amon-Ra, JSN. Obviously, I don't put Tatori McMillan, the young rookie, up with those 2 wide receivers, but I do think as the wide receiver 1 of this team in a game that should be a shootout, love it that it's in Carolina, should have some great weather. We're taking him over 3.5 receptions there on the day. In a game the Panthers are going to have to throw to stay in. Give me the wide receiver 1 here of the Carolina Panthers. And then in a game that I am super excited to watch because as you guys all know that have been watching my videos, I am a New York Giants fan. I don't hide that at all, but we are absolutely dog shit. So this year, about midseason, I don't know if anybody else does this. If you do, let me know in the comments and let me know what team you like and then what team you're rooting for now. Every year about midseason, because the Giants are just so bad, I still root for them, and especially if like the Bears went head-to-head with the Giants, I'd still root for the Giants. But I do pick like a secondary team to root for because otherwise, what the hell am I doing? I'm just watching the games and betting them. I do want to root for a team as just a fan sometimes as well. And this year, I happen to just fall in love with the Chicago Bears. Love what they're doing. Love what Ben Johnson's doing. Love this team. Caleb has really come around for me. I did not like him last year, but this year I like what the young fella's doing. Super athletic, looks amazing on the field. With all that being said, I love this matchup. I love this game, and I think DeAndre Swift is going to be the X factor in this game. We're taking him over 72.5 rushing and receiving yards. It's going to be freezing cold. It's going to be windy in Chicago. This game is going to be sloppy, and I like DeAndre Swift to quite literally have to do it all. I think he's going to rush the ball for over 50 yards. I think he's going to catch the ball probably for about 40 yards in this matchup, clearing the 72.5 total for us. Now, as you can see here, he's averaging 80 in his last 10 games. He's been on fire, going back to back right here in this 3-game span, 138, 82, 96. Then he slowed down a little bit against Green Bay in their last matchup with just 70 and then 79. But he got 70 in this matchup where they won 22-16. I think maybe that the score could be a little bit lower on Saturday than a lot of us want to admit. I don't know how many points they're going to score in this game. I haven't really dug deep into that one, but I love just them getting dirty in the trenches, and that is exactly where DeAndre Swift's going to shine. This team runs the ball super effectively. Green Bay, they kind of struggle in that running game. They're a little bit better in the receiving yards allowed, as you can see down below. Receiving yards allowed, or rushing yards allowed, rather, 18th in the NFL. Receiving yards allowed, they're 10th in the NFL. So I think the Bears are going to capitalize, and I also think they're going to want to keep the Green Bay offense off of the field as much as they can. So DeAndre Swift is going to play a pivotal role in that. I love him, over 72.5. That is the 4-man that we have cooked up in the NFL. You can lock these in. All of those apps are great apps, but the one I really recommend for this play is Chalkboard, because you can lock this in. If you wanted to bump them down a little bit, you could do that as well. We didn't really touch any of those. Torrey McMillan's was bumped down by like 1, but honestly, I would take his normal line anywhere as well. But you can bump them down. You'll get a bonus square, like probably Jordan Love to have 1 passing yard. So you can add that to this 4-man, make it a 5-man, increase your payout. And on top of all that, code FFAPE, you get a free $20. You get a $100 deposit match and that free 30 days of premium. So go take advantage of Chalkboard. Use code APE, A-P-E. I don't know if I said FFAPE before, but it is APE. It's the only app that I have code APE for, APE. Lock in this 4-man. Make it a 5-man with the free square, and let's have a day. Now let's switch gears here. Let's go over who's going to score a touchdown on Saturday. My favorite player to get into the end zone on Saturday, Devontae Adams is back for the Rams. Matthew Stafford has about 12 one-yard passing touchdowns this season, a ton of those have gone to Davante Adams. I think he's going to get another one on Saturday. I like this game to be super high scoring. I love Davante to get into the end zone. We're not overthinking it here. He's back. He's going to be used. We're taking Davante Adams for 1 touchdown. And we're pairing him up with the wide receiver on the other side, Tutoria McMillan, plus 210. I love that one by itself as well, but we're putting these together. He has been into the end zone a ton this season. He is Bryce Young's favorite option down in the red zone there, and he's a big receiver with great hands, so we love all of that. And on top of that, back in November, he did get into the end zone versus the Rams. I'd like him to do it again on Saturday. So that 2-man anytime touchdown lay, Davante Adams, Tutoria McMillan, lock them in together, and let's have a day. Now let's switch gears here. Let's get over to the Sportsbook play of the day. I absolutely love this play. It's kind of a it's a free play, but I built this like I would build it for my premium members. So make sure you're paying attention and make sure you're locking in on this one. When the Indiana game has concluded, they kicked the shit out of Oregon, 56-22, and a lot of those touchdowns by Oregon were like garbage time touchdowns. They look amazing. I think they're going to they probably walk away with this championship. It's going to be a good one. It's a Miami home game, though, so we'll see what happens. Fernando Mendoza has cemented himself for the #1 pick, especially after Vontae Moore just had a bad showing. I think he might have done that on purpose because I just think the Jets are so bad that he didn't want to look good because he's hoping maybe he'll go 3rd instead of 2nd because who the fuck wants to be on the New York Jets? So that's my conspiracy theory in this game. Devontae Moore did that shit on purpose and does not want to be the #2 pick for the Jets. So he made himself look like ass so that way he wouldn't be selected there. But that's just my theory. Who knows? Probably not, but it sounds good. Now, in this game on Saturday in the NFL, I love the Rams. I don't know. I'm a little bit iffy with that plus 10.5. So I've crafted this play like I would craft a premium play. I wanted to keep it right here in this game because I'm going to save my hammer Green Bay Bears game because I got to play in that game that I absolutely love. I'm saving that for premium. I'll give out this premium play to you guys for free. I love this play. I'll probably put about 10 grand on this play because, like I said, I go crazy in the spots that I love. I smash them. That's how you make a lot of money sports betting. But we love the Rams. We know they're going to win. That's not even a question. I think they're going to win by a touchdown with ease. So we're taking -6.5. That 10.5 makes me a little bit worried. We're knocking it down there at 6.5. I told you it's going to be a shootout. I like 46.5 by itself, but I love 38.5. So we're smashing those two plays together. We're getting a nice -113 payout, and we're locking that one in. I love this matchup for the Rams. Think it's going to be a breeze. The Rams look amazing. They have great potential to make it to the Super Bowl because let's be honest, some of these teams don't really have what it takes to get to the Super Bowl. Yes, they're in the playoffs, but every team is built different. The Rams are built for the Super Bowl. Don't be surprised if they make a good run here. Carolina's not stopping them. They're going to win by a touchdown, and in total, the total is going over 38.5. Not questioning it. You can lock this play in for absolutely free. Onyx Odds, code FF8, get a free $15, and then this is the good part. When you deposit just $10, you get $200. Scratch that. Sorry, that was the old one for Christmas. You get $100 in bonus bets. Still a great promo. 200 was better, obviously, but the holiday season's over with, so don't expect that to come rolling along. Congrats to all you guys that took advantage of that. But $10 for $100 is amazing. So take advantage. Code FF8, free $15, $10 deposit, $100 in bonus bets. That's $115 they're giving you for absolutely free, just about. You got to put $10 in. And when you do deposit that $10 using code FF8, send the screenshot to the phone number below so you can lock in with us for free for 30 days in premium. You see what we're doing. We're going to keep on doing it. March Madness is around the corner. The playoffs are here for the NFL. College football championships coming up. It is no better time to be a sports bettor. This weekend's going to be amazing. That's all I have for you guys for Saturday. I love every one of these plays. Let's have a day. I hope you cash all of your bets, even if you didn't get them from me. If you like my plays, play my plays. If you hate my plays, fade my plays. But if you fade my plays, good luck to you. Have a day. I'll see you for the next free play video for Sunday. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you for your time. Let's go.